What's up, guys? It's RCAM and welcome to episode 8 of Hybridicious. So this week I did something different. What I normally do is I will make a hybrid depending on what I want to do. And I thought, why not make the series more interactive with the subscribers? So what I did last week was I tweeted out asking for suggestions for future episodes, and I got lots of great feedback, guys. I really appreciate that. Unfortunately, I can only pick one suggestion, and I will leave the rest for future episodes. So don't be disappointed if I didn't pick yours. It may come up in the future. But the reason I picked this suggestion was because the criteria was so bizarre. It was to make a Hungarian, Slovakian, Scottish, and Dutch hybrid. And realistically, those are four nationalities which have absolutely no similarities whatsoever. And the Slovakian and Hungarian internationals, they do not have as much talent as, maybe the Scottish. The Dutch have a lot. But it was fairly difficult picking out some Hungarian players. This was probably the hardest hybrid I've ever built, just in terms of the criteria that was set. And it was just really difficult picking Hungarian players, but I was lucky. It did take me around half an hour, which is the longest I've ever spent, but I was really proud of myself when I finished. And the final part of the criteria was to make the team under 20k, so it did cost a total of 12k. So I assume the guy had some sort of budget, and that's why I did not include the likes of the Team of the Year Skirtle and maybe even the Team of the Year Hamšík, who is also a Slovakian international. So what I usually do is I will give a brief description, but if you guys are looking for a full review, a full descriptive review of every player and just how the team played in general, make sure to check out the description. So let's start off with a few reviews on the players and just my thoughts of the entire team. So we'll start off with the striker Nemeth. He is Hungarian, plays in the Eredivisie, and I probably mispronounced that. I'm sorry about that. But he was a great player. It's kind of strange because he was downgraded. I'm not sure what the entire story is behind that. He was downgraded from a 69 to a 63. But for some reason, some strange reason, I'm not sure exactly why, all his stats, with the exception of shooting, was upgraded. I have no idea what happened there. But he is a great player. If you guys looked at his stats, he has 60 defending, and I'm almost 100% positive that strength is included in that defense category, and that's why his defense is so high, because he is so strong. I remember one of the games I was paired up against Team of the Year Dede, and to my surprise, he was pushing him all over the pitch, just shrugging him off the ball. He even scored, a few nice goals right on him, head to head. And I was just surprised at how strong he really is. Unfortunately, he's only 3-star skill moves, but he is still a great player. He does have the finesse shot and the poacher trait, which are crucial for any goal-scoring striker. And overall, just a really good player. I was very surprised, and I was very happy that I got to try him out. Next, we have Wijnaldum. Great player. He's very agile, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, which is just lovely for any player. And he is really good at controlling the ball, great dribbling skills, and just an overall really fun player to skill with. And then at the right middle, we had Ems, who is exactly like Wijnaldum. Practically exactly the same player, with the exception of his pace. He is a bit slower, but he is a lot stronger, so he does make up for it. And sometimes I was going up the pitch and I did not know what player I was actually using. So then we move on to the left attacking mid. We had Buzsaky, who was a great player in terms of dribbling and scoring, but his passing was just absolutely atrocious. I was looking at his stats prior to using him, and I saw that he had the playmaker trait, so I was somewhat happy. It turns out he has 50 long passing and 60 short passing, so that's nothing to really get excited about. But overall, he was a decent player. He was very fun to skill with despite being quite slow. So he's just one of those players. Great long shot as well. And then at the left middle, we had Buzsaky, who is probably one of the best players on the team. Unfortunately, I didn't score any really spectacular goals, which I'd actually put in the episode. But his left foot is absolutely amazing. He has a cannon. His free kicks are amazing. His long shots are amazing. Anything to do with his left foot is just absolutely amazing. I did miss a few free kicks from 40-50 yards, hitting the post every single time, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, so that seems to be the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and once again, if you're looking for a full review, check with the description, and I will see you guys next week.